Walter Horse Transport. Goes to number 8, Pete and Kathy Musgraves, Nobody Tells Me.
Runners now heading out for race 5 here this afternoon, the Point-to-Point Owners and Riders Association Club Members Race for novice riders, kindly sponsored by Dodson and Horrell. 9, Only the Best, Kieran Gethins went down early, yellow with the white diamond and a red cap. Then the main body of the field going to be led down by 11, Ranjo, in the colours of Mrs. S. De Wilde, trained by Mr. I. Dartnell. Toby Laws rides, pink jacket, white and pink quartered cap, followed down by J.O., number 5. Charlotte Hawker rides for Richard and Sarah, her parents, blue and red quartered jacket. That one's then followed down by Nobody Tells Me, number 8. Jake Bamment rides, only his second ride, so best of luck to him. Beige and dark blue Diablo jacket. And that one's then followed down by number 3, Celebrity Call, in the colours of Miss W. Eaton, trained by her and ridden by Nick Lawson, red with the black cap, who's then followed down by Fulin in the colours of Ross Oliver. Bryony Frost rides, this son of Galileo, blue with a white and black hoop cap. And then going down behind Fulin was number 10, R. Joycey, in Jamie Maguire's colours. She owns, trains and rides this one. Colours are pink and grey check jacket with grey sleeves and pink armlets. And going down behind that one was number 13, Templar, Nick Sutton. His colours carried here. Tracy Bailey trains, Dominic Sutton rides. Blue with the pink stars, Diablos on the sleeves and a white cap on Templar. And one of the last to go down, the very late jockey change indeed, Bishop's Lane, number 2, now the mount of Darren Andrews, replacing Louis Mospratt. Hugo Froud trains for Pat Langdown and Andrew Everly in the orange with the black cross of Lorraine and the hoops, sleeves, black cap. So 9 runners then set to contest our 5th race of this afternoon, the Point-to-Point Owners and Riders Association Club Members Race for the novice riders, kindly sponsored by Dodson and Horrell. Going down the card, 8-1 Bishop's Lane. A 50-1 chance is Celebrity Call, the complete outsider of the 9. 5-4 Fulin for Ross Oliver and Bryony Frost. 3-1 J.O. I think he would be a bit of odds. A couple of decent runs this year. He was very unlucky to fall at Charlton Hawthorn when holding every chance at 3 out for Charlotte Hawker. Nobody Tells Me, 7-1. Jake Bamment rides. And then Only the Best at 12-1 chance, Kieran Gethins. 33s are Joycey. 5s Ranjo for Toby Laws, and 6-1 Templar down at the bottom for Dominic Sutton. So due off for this race at 4:20. We're a bit beyond post time with the late change of rider on Bishop's Lane, so that held us up a little bit as the runners then just circled down at the 3-mile start for race 5. Runners to post for race 5. it looks as if the starter is heading across towards his position. The 9 novice riders just look fairly keen there to get on with things, and the starter was some 25 yards off his steps as they come forward once again, and it's not going to be a go. Both Fueling and Nobody Tells Me and Ran Joe quite well to the fore, and both J.O., Charlotte Hawker, and Celebrity Call, Nick Lawson, didn't even attempt to jump away, so they're going to have to come back then and do it all again. A false start for race 5. So we just wait on Only the Best. Kieran Gethin's just a bit reluctant to head back to the start, which he now consents to do in the colours of the Harper's Wood partnership. So both him and Ranjo in the pink jacket will head back to circle with the main body of the novice riders field. So the starter then just issuing some instructions to these relatively inexperienced riders as he asks them to turn away from him then, and they're under orders, about to walk forward. Coming in, and they're away and racing. Off and Racing J.O. has given them about 10 to 12 lengths start, and in fairness to J.O., he probably wasn't quite facing the right way as he let them go, but he's done so nevertheless as they head towards the first of 19 fences, and Ran Joe in the pink jacket up on the outside, watching J.O. clear it in last position. He's got about 10 lengths to find on the second last horse, which is R. Joycey, the mare, as they turn then onto the side of the race course. Fence 2 will come up next as they level off towards these two fences on the side of the race course. And out in front, they're going to be led by Fueling, Bryony Frost in the dark blue jacket. From Nobody Tells Me on the inside, Jake Bammond. And then up on the outer, then about a length back, is Ranjo. And Nobody Tells Me comprehensively out-jumped Fueling at that plain fence. And they will head on towards the first of 3 open ditches they will encounter. So out in front, Nobody Tells Me leads the way with Fueling for a co-pilot on his outside. Ranjo from Templar in the centre of runners. Up on the inside, scraping the plastic, is Only the Best and Kieran Gethin's as they begin to race uphill into the home straight for the first time. Latching onto the heels of the leading 5 is Bishop's Lane and Darren Andrews as they begin to turn into the home straight then for the first time. Fences 4 and 5, and Ranjo up on the outside of the race course. From Fueling in the centre, Nobody Tells Me will just touch down the leader. Only the Best on the inside with Templar spot the white cap. Red jacket belongs to Celebrity Call. Bishop's Lane in the orange and black up on the outer as they go to what will be the last in a couple of circuits time. Watching them all get over it, R. Joycey at the back of the field is just followed through by J.O. in the red and blue jacket as they race past the judge with a couple of circuits to run. A line of 3. Fueling up on the outside of Nobody Tells Me in the centre. Templar has snuck through on the inside for Dominic Sutton as they turn the corner. And in behind those in the pink jacket is Ranjo for Toby Laws as they head on downhill for the first time. Only the Best in the yellow jacket, spot the red cap, came next. From Bishop's Lane, orange and black jacket. Celebrity Call in the red and black cap came after those. 2 lengths back then to R. Joycey, and J.O. is still at the back of the field as they head then towards another plain fence. Nobody Tells Me a slight peck on landing as they crossed it, and Celebrity Call wasn't very good over it, and the tack maybe just slipped forward for the rider there, Nick Lawson, as they head towards the middle one down the back straight. So Nobody Tells Me, Ranjo and Fueling will take off as 1. From Templar, the chestnut in behind those in 4. Then the yellow jacket with the red cap is Only the Best. They're about 2 lengths clear of Bishop's Lane. Hugo Froud looking for a quick-fire double here this afternoon. And then came Celebrity Call from R. Joycey. The mare is 1 from the back. And last of all is J.O. So they've all crossed those 3 plain fences down the back straight safely. And we'll head then towards fence number 9 in the Point-to-Point Owners and Riders Association Club Members Race for Novice Riders as they head towards halfway of their 3-mile journey. And it's Fueling and Nobody Tells Me, and again share the lead as they did on this part of the course on the last circuit. From Templar poking his white head through into third position. A sketchy jump, Celebrity Call. He got that one all wrong as they head towards the open ditch then. Fence number 10 for the second time, and it's Fuelin from Nobody Tells Me. Half a length would split them. 2 lengths back to Templar in third from Bishop's Lane. Only the Best is now just ridden along. Kieran Gethins gets a touch lower in the saddle as they begin to race uphill towards fences 11 and 12. So it's Fuelin, this son of Galileo, will lead the novice riders field into the home straight, where they'll have these 2 plain fences to take and then a circuit left of Cothelstone to cover. And it's Fuelin in Ross Oliver's jacket of blue with a gold and black hoop cap will just lead the way. From Nobody Tells Me up on his outside. And then came Bishop's Lane, who travels well up on the outer, facing the breeze for Darren Andrews. And then in behind those, Templar just giving a slap down the shoulder. Then the blinkered head of Only the Best from Ranjo on the inside. J.O. has caught up and has passed Celebrity Call, who's now ridden along. And R. Joycey, the mare, and Jamie Maguire are at the tail of the field as they race past the judge with a circuit left to run then. They've got 3 plain ones down the back straight to cross, 2 on the side and 2 in the home straight. So a total of 7 more fences left to take in the novice riders as they begin the descent down into the back straight. And out in front, Fuelin, held together by Bryony, will lead the way by 2 lengths. From Nobody Tells Me in second. Bishop's Lane has always travelled well up on the outside under a tight rein from Darren Andrews. Then came Templar, who's bustled along. 2 lengths back then to a ridden along Only the Best as they head towards the first of 3 plain ones down the back straight. Fuelin and Nobody Tells Me again. Nobody Tells Me just a slight peck on that downhill fence from Fuelin up on the outside. Then Bishop's Lane is about 2 lengths back. Ridden along Templar is 3 lengths to find. Then J.O., who's beginning to run on after his tardy start from Ranjo, Only the Best. R. Joycey and Celebrity Call was pulled up at the back of the field as they head towards the 5th last, and it's Nobody Tells Me and Fuelin. They lead the way as they head towards the end of the back straight from Bishop's Lane up on the outside, who jumped it neatly, and J.O. is working into the race for Charlotte Hawker. They're about 8 lengths clear then of Templar, who's ridden along. Toby Laws also gets lower in the saddle on Ranjo from R. Joycey, who passes Only the Best at the back of the field. So as they turn onto the side, 4 more fences left to take in the novice riders as they level off towards the plain fence before the ditch, and Bishop's Lane has probably just put his head in front for Darren Andrews from Fuelin on the inside. Ridden along now, Nobody Tells Me, and still J.O. is staying on all the while, but a little mistake there at the plain fence. They're clear of R. Joycey and Templar, and Ranjo still going, and also Only the Best as they head towards the ditch, and it's Bishop's Lane in the orange and black jacket. A chance ride for Darren Andrews, jumps it about 1.5 lengths clear from Fuelin, who's now ridden along, push coming to shove as they race uphill into the home straight for the final time. They're clear of Nobody Tells Me. J.O. is staying on, but has got about 10 lengths to find, and they're a mile clear then of R. Joycey and Templar as they turn back towards home. 2 more fences to take, and it's Bishop's Lane the near side. From a renewed effort on the inner is Fuelin. They're clear of Nobody Tells Me and J.O. at the second last. Bishop's Lane, he's clear by about 2 to 3 lengths. A blow with the whip now in second for Fuelin. They're clear of J.O., who's also under pressure from Nobody Tells Me. Templar was pulled up before the second last as R. Joycey will jump it, but racing towards the 19th and final fence, Bishop's Lane, he's over it safely, leads by about 4 to 5 lengths. He now gets a cut with a whip on landing and racing up towards the line. A chance ride for Darren Andrews. He's a tired horse in front, but he's going to get home in front, and he's going to go and score. Bishop's Lane will win for Darren Andrews and Hugo Froud. Fuelin in second from J.O. and never near a third. Perhaps a better start would have helped him out. From Nobody Tells Me, R. Joycey will finish, and everything else was pulled up.
never even had time to leave you. Don't worry about that. Brilliant. Brilliant. We did have a word about the colours because they've been on my That was a bit of a hurry, right? You look at I said to Louis, I said, I only got in thinking
You fellas going to join us or not? You fellas going to join us?
Yeah, Pat.
Job to present prize to me.
No, we don't have Thank you, man.
Please. 6 miles, yeah, you got a winner.
Owner of the